This topic is identifying statements that describe a ratio, and this example says the ratio of white roses to red roses in a garden is 7 to 5. I'm going to go ahead and write 7 over white, 5 over red. Then we're going to check all the statements that are true. First one says for every 5 white, there are 7 red. And no, that is actually the opposite, which is actually what the second one says. The second one is correct, and you can see that up here that I wrote 7 over the white and 5 over the red. The next one says there are exactly 7 white and exactly 5 red. And we don't know how many roses there are in the garden because it does not tell us that. It just tells us what the ratio is. So we don't know that for sure. Remember, it says things that must be true. And the next says there are 7 white roses to every 5 red roses. And that is exactly the same thing as the one that we previous marked. It's just phrased a little bit differently, but it is correct. The next example is the ratio of laptops to desktops at an electronics store. 3 laptops, 8 desktops. So first part says there are 3 desktops for every 8 laptops. And that is not true because it's the opposite, which is what the next one says, that there are 3 laptops to every 8 desktops. The next one says there are 8 laptops to every 3 desktops. That's really the same thing as the first one, so that's wrong. And the next part says there are exactly 3 laptops and exactly 8 desktops. We don't know how many there are in the store. We only know the ratio. And one more example, ratio of refrigerators to cooking ranges at a store is 8 to 9. First example says there are 8 cooking ranges to every 9 refrigerators. No, that's the opposite, which is what the second one says, that there are 8 refrigerators to every 9 cooking ranges. Next example says, or next statement says there are exactly 8 refrigerators and exactly 9. We don't know how many there are at the store. We only know the ratio. The next example says there are 9 refrigerators to every 8 cooking ranges, and no, it's actually flipped. So those are the only true statements.